How many of you guys want to get into riding motorcycles and you're thinking about what exactly you should get? You don't want to get anything too intimidating. Well, in today's video, I want to share with you, give you an idea of what you should get. Also, this might be for a person who, they just passed their motorcycle license course. They got their license and now they're thinking what to get. So here we go. So here's what I have. I have a 2000 Honda Rebel, 250 cc's. These are generally the type of bikes you will use if you go to a motorcycle school, the 250 series. So you'll have these, you'll have Nighthawks, etc. And they're great bikes. They're very light, easy to use, easy to learn on. Not because they're not super powerful and less intimidating. So I'm gonna share to you why I got it. Is it a good option? And I'll go on just to help you out a little bit. So this is not my first time owning a motorcycle. This is my second one. I actually had this one for like a year now, and I just changed the oil yesterday, and I have a separate video on that, on how to change the oil on this bike. But it's my second motorcycle. The first one I got in like 2015. It was a great bike. Honda Nighthawk. I never had an issue with it, never dropped it. I never dropped this one either. Someone else backed up when I was moving my car and knocked this one over and created a small dent in the tank. Could have been much worse. I was really pissed, but it could have been much worse. It's a small little dent. It's a dent that I didn't want to have because it was unnecessary, especially if I didn't do it. But yeah, never had any problems with the Nighthawk. I was moving and I was selling everything, and I was planning a big trip for 2016 to go to like 30 countries, and so that's why I sold it. Prior to that, I would store it for the winter months, that Honda Nighthawk, and it was like $30 a month from this storage place, indoor place. It was super good. I really got hooked up on that. You'll never be able to find $30 storage of any type in New York City, much rather one in which you can place your motorcycle in. So I got rid of that bike, and then right after that, I was like, oh, why did I sell it? A great bike. That motorcycle I bought for $950. Originally, the owner wanted like $1,300. He was a police officer in Schenectady, New York, and for one reason or another, you know how men say their wives don't want them to have motorcycles, so he sold it to me. Good owner. The bike was very nice. I had no issues with it at all. It did what I needed it to do. And so all these years after, I had this itch and desire to have another motorcycle. But two things I wanted. I wanted something similar to this. I love the style of these older Japanese motorcycles, as well as I wanted a good price point, and I wanted a motorcycle from a great owner. So that takes a little time, because the motorcycle I saw right before this one, it was like a 1994, I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was a Ninja or whatever. And it was like a piece of crap. I went to a very nice neighborhood, but the gentleman that was selling it was kind of sketchy. So I get there to the garage, and I could see like mad parts of car parts and everything. It just screamed red flag to me. And then he was charging up the battery. And then whenever somebody's charging a battery while you're trying to buy something, it's never a good sign. So he tried to charge up the battery. And then so I took it for a test drive. It was running like crap. And then I shut off the motorcycle and turned it back off. And turned it back on, it wouldn't come on. Then the gentleman told me whatever. Like, he put the battery pack on again. He started it up. He rode it and saw my concerns. And I basically told him, see if you can get it fixed, and then I'll come back. I knew I wasn't going to come back because I could just tell it was in horrible shape. And then I found a student who sold me this one. Good dude. Student in RPI, is a tech school in Troy. And so I know originally he wanted 17 or 1800. I got him down to 13, and that was that. So in both cases, I came out really good. Here's why I'm happy. Every vehicle that I have is for most people, their vehicle is a liability. Every vehicle that I have, I make money from it, one way or another. And for the type of business I do and have. So this bike, even though I bought it for $1,300, I made, in a year, I made at least 8 to 10 times more than what I paid for it. Now, the great thing is, since I bought it for $1,300, I negotiated $1,300, I can then sell this motorcycle for at least $1,500 to $1,700, just to be fair to somebody. I can sell that to someone and they'll buy it. So I make more when I sell it, and I made money on it already. I can't lose. So that's why I buy bikes like this, because there's an audience for this bike. They will appreciate it, and I'll keep it in good condition, and then I'll have new parts for them as well. So that's why I have it, and I don't want anything too big here in New York. If you're going in and out of traffic, you need something light that you can do it with. Now, there are times when I wish this was like a 750. So like when you're on the highway and you need that extra power, then you can use it. So I do wish at times that I had that extra power. But all in all, the fuel, you put like 2 gallons in there, it's gonna last you for a while. That's what's so good about it. You have great fuel economy. So that's why I got this type of bike. And so if you're thinking about getting a bike, use the ones that you would use in motorcycle school, because number one, you're still learning, you're still trying to get comfortable. It's very light, and it's easy to maneuver. So that's what's really good about it. So hopefully this was helpful. Parts are very cheap. I've changed a few things here, and I wish to change even more stuff going forward. So like I changed these 2 mirrors because somebody messed it up for like less than $20. To the back, I bought these tail lights. I got to install it. They were also cheap. A few other things. These covers down here, I got brand new ones. The only thing with those, Amazon shipped me the wrong type. But other than that, I made a video about changing the oil on this bike. Very easy to do. Check the video out on my channel, and you'll see how easy it is. But this is what you want to start off with, something like this, that you have a good time and you don't kill yourself. All right, so next time, David Durang, no frontier, over and out. See you.